What's up guys, Darkdally here, playing Ghost Recon Wildlands, and today I want to continue some of my tests of the FN FAL. Now of course we're going to revise some of this setup for what I believe is the optimal battle setup. Now I do want to put out there that I have had multiple requests. Let me scroll down the list here. Multiple requests for the, here it is, the Mark 18. And I simply just don't have the money right now to buy one of these. You guys know I own, like, well, until now I owned like all of the DLC. I simply, right at the moment, don't own the Mark 18. You can see I own almost every other assault rifle. I simply don't have this one right now. Sorry about that, guys, but we do need to continue the bit on the FAL. As you know, that this was one of, this has been like my most requested assault rifle of all time. Now, in the last bit, the last part of this video, in part one, we tested, let's pull it out here. We tested its effectiveness over range here at my firing range. What we're going to do now is, today, we're going to go out to where I always go, and then I simply still believe this is the best place to go. We're going to go out here to Quantity Bravo, and we're going to test it on the Convoy, because the FAL is a 7.62 NATO caliber rifle. So the only other assault rifle that's going to compare with this is going to be, I mean, caliber-wise, oh, there's so many now, is probably the Mark 17. Yeah. Let's compare this against the Mark 17 because they're both 7.62 NATO caliber. They're both good over long range. I mean, I've shown this thing is accurate over long range. Now, does it do damage over long range? I don't know. In fact, one complaint I've gotten from a lot of people in my comments section over the FAL is that it's inaccurate over range. Okay, fair enough. So we're going to compare today. Sorry, guys. You know, I like to do this kind of live and candid. We're going to do the FAL versus the Mark 17. I really do think the Mark 17, whoa, how do I select that? The Mark 17 is really over long range, Jesus Christ, is like the highest damage thing you're going to get. I mean, it does more damage over range than many of the sniper rifles. Let's set up our FAL, and we're going to set it up, and then we're going to set up the Mark 17 the same way. So we only have the one buttstock option. We're going to go with the ACOG scope. We're going to go with, I don't suppose it really matters, so I guess we'll stick with the V4. Since we can't put a UGL on this, whoops, let's go back down here. Since we can't put a UGL on this for some inexplicable reason, that said, the V4 is the best for recoil control on any assault rifle. We're going to go with, okay, the laser sight, I really think is mostly for multiplayer, for communication between players in like milsim kind of plays. That said, since our only other option is the 3-dot on this, we don't have a rangefinder option. I'm going to stick with the laser sight. Standard barrel is our only option. And then there's no reason to suppress ourselves, especially out here in the middle of nowhere. Let's go ahead and we're going to set up Mark 17 the same way. We're going to pick a normal Mark 17. And we're just going to pick, well, that seems fine to me. And then we're going to pick the Trigicon ACOG. Holy shit. It's almost already set up for this. Oh, okay, almost. There we go. All right, so we have the Mark 17 and we have the FN FAL set up both exactly the same way. We're going to take them against the same convoy. Because my Mark 17 is leveled up in tier mode and my FAL is not, we're going to put this on extreme. Now, I probably have it on some ridiculous low difficulty like I oftentimes do on bullet drop tests. There we go. Nope, it's on extreme. Well, we have the HTI out, but that's because we're going to use that first to take down the helicopter. We have, let's go ahead and just triple check here. Let's make sure. We have the FAL and the Mark 17, yep, both outfitted with an ACOG, standard barrel, of a forward grip, and a laser sight. I think that's a pretty fair setup. We have the same exact setup on both weapons. We're just going to sit here with our HTI, and we're going to wait for the convoy to pull up so we can shoot the chopper, take the convoy, and we're going to see which rifle does it best. All right, so first we're using the FAL. The convoy just came into view right here at this bit of road. Like always, we're going to go ahead and spot it. There we go. We're going to spot it right here. And now we're going to sink shot the driver like always. We're going to hop out of this. HTI. Up. Sink shot's ready to engage. We're about 400 meters. I'd say that's good for a assault rifle. Well, it should be. I think any assault rifle should be able to shoot this far, even though you don't usually need to. Let's find out. Here we go. FAL is up first. Let's put on full auto. Let's see what we need to aim for. Ooh. Whoa, people were saying it's inaccurate. Oh, they weren't kidding. Hang on, guys. It really kicks off to the side. Okay, well, we're going to put the FAL on single shot. This is, well, you guys warned me in the comments section. You know, it's funny because it performed so well on the bullet drop, but it's not here. It's kicking off to the side. Okay, this is not a long distance rifle. Despite like the 22-inch barrel this thing has in real life, this is, I could be off on that. It could be 20-inch. It has a long barrel in real life. Despite that, this is not a DMR. Not in the game. Look at this. We're taking like, I lost count, guys, how many shots we're taking on these guys, and I can't hit them, even though it performed well on the bullet drop. Oh, he got on prone. Hang on, we're gonna move off from him. Okay, that guy went down fairly well, but I can do this, I guarantee you, and we'll find out right after this, much quicker with the Mark 17 Scar. Look at this thing kick off to the side. What's up with this? I've never seen an assault rifle in this game do this, and you guys know I've tested every damn assault rifle in the game. Oh my god. Okay, we're at 418 meters. That still shouldn't be a problem for a... Let's see what we get. Okay, they're down prone. Oh my god. We have the exact same equipment on the Mark 17. We're going to test it right after this. The FN FAL, for whatever reason, is not the long-range engagement rifle I would expect it to be with its caliber and its length. You know what, guys? Wow. This is a very, very unexpected result. Yeah, we're gonna run up and engage them short range. We had stopped in what, between 400 and 450 meters thereabouts. We're gonna do the same thing with the Mark 17. You guys already know what we're gonna see. I'm gonna switch to full auto now that we're moving up. This thing has crazy. Like, I tested this thing's bullet drop, and it was incredible. But look at it kick off to the side when it shoots. Okay, we got him out of the truck. We are in extreme difficulty still, again. This thing, look at it kick off to the side. I've never seen a weapon do this. Okay, this is the first time I've ever seen this, and we got us, we got guys in the move here. We're going to run over to the side of this vehicle. We're going to get some cover. I've never seen a weapon do this. Not in all my years playing this game have I seen an assault rifle, that is, kick off to the side like this. Let's see how much damage it does close up. Alright, that's him down. We got two dudes left. I see one of them down here into this truck. Doesn't mean I can hit him, though. Okay, we're going to run up and engage around the back side of the chopper. Oh, here he comes, here he comes. Oh, he's hiding there. You know, this is my most requested weapon over however long. Oh, shit, that was a fast reload. Wait, let's check that reload out here in a sec. Oh, FML. I didn't even see that dude there. Whew, you guys see that? I was so focused on the guy behind the ambulance. Okay, we're clear, though. We're clear. Okay, so that was Darkdally just playing bad, but we still cleared it. I mean, obviously. But wait, is it just me, or is this reload retarded fast? Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, that's a retarded fast reload. Again, compare this to the other 7.62 NATO assault rifles. The only one off the top of my head is the... Oh my God, my team scared me. I meant to turn them off. I didn't, but it's not like they interfered. Wow, what's up, honey? You want a kiss? Jesus Christ. Look at him. Look at, look how close he is. He's like, you, dude, back off. Back up a tick. Those are just AI teammates. I've never seen a 7.62 NATO assault rifle reload this quick. Look at this. Watch this reload. That's okay. I'm gonna test that. We have to do another video on that because the rifle, I should say, I'm comparing this against is the Mark 17, which off the top of my head is the only 7.62 assault rifle in this game, and it has the longest reload of any assault rifle. By far, if you watch my reload video where I timed all of the reloads of the rifles, it was by far. This thing appears to be by far the quickest. Now that's weird. So this rifle is going to have its own unique utility. Now that said, just reviewing this briefly before we move on, this rifle's utility is most definitely not engagement of, so far as I can tell, any kind at any range. We'll get there in our overview. First, let's do the exact same thing we just did, and we're going to do it with the Mark 17. Well, here we're going to take the same convoy again. You can see it coming up there. Actually, I'm going to, you know what? I'm pretty confident with my Mark 17. I'm going to take this one with a cigarette clenched in my mouth, Vietnam style. That said, the Mark 17 was not available during Vietnam, but the FAL was. But I'm going to do this one. I'm doing this one Vietnam style because I know we can just ninja this whole convoy down with this rifle. And we're going to review, I'm going to go over the overview of these rifles at the end of this. But there's still some more stuff I want to check out about the FAL, but we'll do that after this video. With no problem, even with smoke in my eye. Here we go. We're going to catch the convoy right here. Or we're going to spot it right here. We're going to get this guy marked. And wait for the shot with the HTI. There we go. We're going to wait for the distance to be... That's good. But we missed the shot in the chopper. There, we got it. Okay, yeah, this distance is never the same. Whoops, my bad. Distance is never the same, but I think we got it. Yeah, 400-ish meters. We're going to go full auto on the Mark 17 because I know I can reel these guys from here. About here. Now, this weapon has one of the lowest bullet drops. Okay, we're aiming for a little bit further. But, what the hell? What, am I off today, guys? Because I've done extensive testing with this weapon at these ranges, and we've dropped these guys in 2-3 volts a shot. As you guys have seen. What the heck? Hang on, guys. It's possible they've changed the... We're shooting way too low. This gun does have a lot of bullet drop, but it also annihilates... Okay. At this range. There we go. We just have to aim for a little bit higher. It's been a while for me. I've not played this game in a minute because they haven't added really any meaningful updates. Okay. Let's get that guy. Let's get these guys here. We're at the, these guys are... Oh, we're really about the same distance we were with the... hang on. With the FAL. There we go. There we go. They're falling down now. Now they're falling down. We just had to get the right bullet drop. Forgive me for that, but come on. Okay, screw it. We're going to move up. Let's move up. You guys have seen me test the Mark 17 through. It has its own dedicated entire series of videos because this thing is so incredible at long range. So here's the phase of the, because that's why I call this combat effectiveness. This is where we see how effective is this rifle actually at combat. I'm going to put this back in my teeth here. And we're going to move up and we're going to see how we do at this range. Okay, let's move up. I'm still not hitting him. Okay, I'm just shooting like crap today, and that's fair. That guy just ran over someone. I don't think it was... I think it was actually a civilian, though. Whoa, we get some actual engagement going on here. Alright, so... Well, there's that for you. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. All right, let's move around this side of the car. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Got to put it back on my teeth. I got to be all Vietnam style. Whoa, he's coming around this side of the car. Yeah, I see him. I see him. I see his gun sticking out. Okay, we got two more. They're both behind the truck. One's coming out. Two are coming out. Oh, shit. I ran out of ammo or something happened. Whoa, let's get down. Hang on. Let's move around this side. Wow. Okay, so now that's why I call this combat effectiveness, because there's always variables. You know, sometimes you take the guys at longer distances, sometimes shorter distances, etc. Now you've seen me. Let's run away from the roads so like Unidad or some crap doesn't see us. Let's run away down over here. So you've seen both tests, and this weapon smoked the FAL. You can mark that up to my shady shooting or whatever you want to mark that up to. Regardless, we didn't die either time. I engaged far more of the guys at close range with the Mark 17 simply because I got impatient and I moved up and I knew this rifle could handle it. Whereas the FAL, and here's my overview, guys. The FAL, as it is in the game, man, guys, I don't know how to like shoot it. It has maybe its own role, but I'll tell you, it drifts off to the side like a damn LMG. I couldn't keep it on target. That's why I put it on single shot at the long range targets. If you guys have seen my Mark 17 series, this thing takes down targets at 400, 500 meters with 2 to 3 shots, which is easier than a G28 or a Mark 14. Yeah, this thing's incredible. I'm just gonna say, yeah, here I am talking up the Mark 17. Let's go ahead and pull the FAL back out. You guys saw this thing perform extremely well at bullet drop, as opposed to I gotta mention the Scar 17, which I was just testing it against, performs extremely poorly in bullet drop, and yet it is as far as I've seen, the highest damage assault rifle at long range. Now, as the FAL here, which is what we're talking about, as it performs so extremely well at accuracy over range, and they're the same caliber and etc., though they are completely different era weapons, the FAL being a Cold War era weapon, and the Scar 17, off the top of my head, last 20 years or so, they're completely different era weapons. They're the same caliber. I would consider this a DMR. Despite the fact that this performs far better in bullet drop and accuracy over range, when you put this thing in full auto, here, let's, it drifts all over the place, all over to the side. You guys saw me trying to shoot the guys. I got so impatient that I put it on single shot because I couldn't hit them on full auto. Granted, I had problems hitting with the Mark 17 on full auto as well, but you chalked it up to human error. Maybe that was not the right rifle to compare this against. That said, realistically in the game, I can't see a better one to compare it against, except perhaps the AK-47. Tell me what you think in the comments below. But I've not yet seen a use for the FAL, because not only was I having zero luck whatsoever hitting the guys at that range, when I moved up, I was having very little luck as well. The only advantage I see with this weapon, here's a great advantage this weapon has, and that's its reload. Its reload is like SMG. Like, this is a glitch. This has got to be like a glitch. Here, let's watch this, guys. Let me show you what I mean. We're going to go ahead, just real quick here. We're going to find the Mark 17, and we're going to put this in the other hand. I'll show you what I mean. So here we have the same two weapons. Let's fire a couple of rounds out of each weapon, just so we can reload. All right, let's reload the Mark 17. You can see the difference. The FAL is an old Cold War era weapon. There's not many other rifles to compare it against in that respect, save for, I guess I could compare it against the AK-47, would probably be the most comparable, or the M16. But the M16 kind of sucks too. Every time they add a gun, they seem to kind of just get lazier and lazier with the stats. And you guys have noticed that. Those of you longtime players of Wildlands have noticed that they do tend to get lazier and lazier with the guns as they just add them. They kind of just, because there's no way that gun should reload that fast when you compare it with this gun right here. If I was going to pick between these two, my choice is obvious because I got impatient with that convoy in the Mark 17 and I just stormed it. Oh, hello, little girl. What are you doing out here? Midas Weaver, go escort that girl home. Make sure she gets home all right. I don't know what she's doing out here in the desert. Anyway, that's kind of weird, eh? Let's hope she gets home safely. Okay, so the point is, the FN FAL, as much as I've requested it in the last 2 years or so, the version they added of it in the game really blows. You can't keep a straight shot pattern. The thing drifts off to the side. It does shoot single shot accurately over range, but in actual engagement, in my opinion, it really sucks. I would never use it for anything. Now, again, I know a lot of you all are requesting the Mark 18. I simply, I just haven't bought the latest DLC and crates and stuff yet. So let me get some money, and I will be sure to test the Mark 18 out for you. Though I have a pretty good feeling it's going to be a toe-to-toe match with the 416. Just from looking at it and what I've heard, I just got this feeling. So when I do the Mark 18, I'm going to compare it to the H&K 416, and we'll see how they do. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Darkdally. I will catch you guys next time.